Happy New Year, Scorpio. So if you're a Scorpio, born October 23rd to November 21st, what can you expect for the month of January 2016? Let's tune in and find out. So Scorpio, some of you have just, have the world at your fingertips. And you're going to see something that you've wanted for a long time. It's going to come around and you're just going to be able to pick it up and you're just going to say, it's mine. And this can be anything from a new business deal to a pregnancy to a new romantic relationship, but it's something that you've wanted and it just comes around, right? It just comes back around and you're able just to grab it for yourself. So really nice energy, Scorpio, of having hopes, dreams, and wishes come in January. So that's really exciting. And for some of you, it may be something that you have lost and it's come back around again. And it could be something, it could actually, it feels like it could even be physically. So it could be, for some of you, it could be a regaining of your youth. Maybe you have some surgery done, or it could be that some of you have been losing weight and you finally reach your goal. So it could be actually a physical transformation too, where you do something different with your hair or your makeup, or so it feels like that sort of transformation that can happen. But it feels like it's been ongoing. This isn't new. So, because I'm not suggesting that you go out and do something new, because Mercury is actually retrograde beginning January 5th to the 25th. So you never want to do anything new with your hair, your makeup, your face, or your body or anything, because it's a communication challenge, right? And so you don't know if the other person's actually going to hear what you're saying, or if everything's going to really become smooth. So you really don't want to make any big changes. So these would be things that have already come back around, like it's coming back around. And it could even be an offer of a job that you passed on or wasn't quite ready and is now ready, and it's coming back and offered to you. So it's that sort of coming back around energy, okay? So if you're in a relationship, a romantic relationship, let's see what's January is in store for you. It just feels really sweet, I have to say. It feels like, for those of you that are in a committed romantic relationship, it feels like you're on the same page. It feels like there's a healthy teasing that goes on. It feels like it's a really nice relationship. And it feels like when you have your bumps, that they don't last very long. Like you get over them quite quickly. And it feels, all in all, it feels like it's a really positive month. There may be some challenge for your partner towards the end of the month. But I feel like I want to say like a scare, but it feels like they're fine and it's not a big deal, and I don't feel like it's too personal, but it's something that kind of like alarm bells go off and then everything's fine. So it's one of those things around the full moon, which is January 23rd in Leo. And that full moon is a little bit of an angry moon. So you could have some intensity around that time with your partner's work, or with a family member or something, where they kind of get up in arms and then it creates worry for you. But it's so temporary. It'll be fine, is what I want to say. Okay, and for those of you that are single looking for a relationship, there may be somebody from your past that shows up, that hangs around a little bit. And so you just start to maybe redate. This may be the thing that's coming back around. It may be a relationship, somebody that you were in a relationship with, and they come back around again. It could be that they were out of town and now they're back. It could be that they're visiting, but it just feels like it's a nice, yummy relationship, and it's easy, and you know what's expected, and there's no strings attached, and it feels really easy. Now, as far as a new relationship goes, not really picking up a new romantic relationship. I feel like if you do connect with somebody, it feels like it's someone that you already know, and it's come back around kind of for good feelings and for fun. Okay, let's look at your career and money for January for you Scorpios. So I feel like there's a lot of things happening. There's a lot of momentum and a lot of conversation. I'm also getting a little nauseous in your energy. Um, it could be something big that you're really scared about or you're really concerned about. It could be a proposal that you're pitching, or you need somebody to get signed off on it, or are people going to like it. It could be, I almost feel like it's an unveiling, something that you're unveiling and people are going, God, do they love it or do they hate it? And so it could be something of your own creation, or it has your own signature on it, and that you are sort of, that the end result is up to other people, whether they love it or whether they hate it. And I feel like you're really personalizing it. And I've got a lot of anxiety and almost nauseous in your energy. The good news is I think it's going to be fine. I feel like, I don't feel like people are going to hate it. I feel like, especially if you can wait and unveil it towards the end of January, all the better, because I feel like there's less controversy shrouding it, and people will really see the true intention of the work and true intention of what you're trying to do. So it'll become more popular if you wait and unveil it at the end of January or early February. Let's look at your health, Scorpios. I feel like some of you may have some sugar stuff going on where, you can get shaky if you don't eat, or you just have a lot of anxiety, or there's just a lot going on around you. And so I feel a little bit imbalanced. Some of you may be pregnant and that's why you need to eat. But I feel just a little bit shaky in your energy, and it feels more like it's just there's a lot going on and you're putting a lot of energy out. And I feel like it's just if you eat, every couple of hours and just keep your glycemic index balanced, I feel like you'll be able to minimize anything that I might be picking up right now. And all in all, it feels really healthy and good in your energy. I feel like, there's positive things happening for your health-wise, and I feel like you have control of it. So your body, you're in control of your body, and you'll be able to handle or stop dead in its tracks a cold or influenza or anything by taking care of yourself and paying attention to your body. You're like right on it, you know what to take, and you're fine. Okay, let's look at anything unexpected for Scorpios. There may be some secrets that were locked that may be revealed. And these secrets, they don't feel bad. They just feel more irritating. Like, oh yeah, I said that to so-and-so, and then it gets back to so-and-so, right? It's like that. It's, it feels like like somebody's just talking out of turn, stirring the pot, and where you get confronted with it, and it's just a little bit twisted, just enough to make the other person irritable. So it just feels like this nonsense that you're involved in or got caught in that you can easily straighten out by apologizing or saying, that's not what I said, that wasn't my intention, I'm sorry it got that way to you. In these sorts of situations, all you can really do is apologize for somebody's upset. Explaining, justifying, defending, not acknowledging how they feel will only dig a deeper hole, even if that wasn't your intention, and even if it got turned around. Saying I'm sorry for your upset will really diminish any upset, and then you can really clean it up in February and really get the story out the way it needs to be, because in January it's just one miscommunication after another, right? So if you just kind of table it, apologize for anybody's upset, and then start over at the end of January or February 1st. Once Mercury goes direct on the 25th, you'll be better off. There'll be less conversation, there'll be less drama, and you won't be the bitch, right? So that's kind of the way it is. Now, Scorpio, there's also a lot of energy for you this month in power and creativity. So you have a lot of opportunity to become powerful and to really wield your power any way that you want it. So it's a great month for you to be able to generate and create and say, this is how I want it and this is what I think it should be. People are listening to you. The implementation is going to be a little more difficult. So if you have some patience with the implementation, so you can iron things out, just be slow with your communication and then take time to actually like write down how this is going to work, and take your time so that kind of like the map of this really is well thought out, and you take a couple weeks to do that. Then in January, the end of January, early February, when you're ready to implement, it'll be flawless, and your creation will be out there. It'll be really great. So I really feel like there's this great opportunity to be seen and heard, and to really make a difference in your career and your work, in your workplace. All right, Scorpios, you've got a big month. A lot of things you're giving birth to and happening and coming back around for you. So it's going to be an exciting, fun month for you. Hot romantic love coming back into your life for those of you that are single, and for those of you that are married and in partnership. A really great, really strong connection for you this month as well. So I hope you like my intuitive astrology. If you do, please click like and share it with your friends. And I'm wishing you all a blessed and prosperous and abundant and happy and joyful 2016. Happy New Year, everybody.